Hello everybody, welcome to this live stream that's gonna be talking about freedom. I think it's a good topic because it's something that most of people don't understand and it's good to talk about that. My god, my glasses need a filter. Maybe I should remove it or just move the camera a little bit down there. Maybe the light is so close. Sorry. Maybe there is better. It's the same shit. Maybe less light. Like there. Oh my god, I am obsessed with perfection. I think I'm gonna use my blue glasses. I mean, I don't want to show anti-reflexive. I don't know how to say it in English. Or not reflect the. Because eyes is the door to the soul, so it's important to show it. So better I don't gonna use it. Just a moment. Yeah. I need to put a filter to that glasses. Or maybe get a new ones with a filter. So welcome everybody to this podcast. We're gonna be talking about freedom. Like you can see, I'm gonna put the chat in other windows so I can read your comments without coming and switching. And I'm gonna be answering all the questions that you have related to the freedom. Okay? I think. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna put for read only myself. Okay, for some reason I cannot read, so I need to put it there. I'm gonna put the comment section here because for some reason it's not working. So everybody welcome. Hello, Yeboilas. Hola, Kikematamitos. Observer. How are you? Alguien que habla español aquí. Vamos a hablar de la libertad. Puedes hacer las preguntas que quieras. Quizás podamos empezar por lo más polémico. Hay países o políticas más libres que otras. ¿Ustedes qué opinan? Need to see that more people connected here so I can continue with the podcast. So, what is freedom? How you can explain the freedom? The freedom, what is it? Is do whatever you want. That is freedom. What happened if I want to kill somebody? But police prohibited to me to do it. So that is hurting my freedom. I am not totally free. Or the police is respecting the freedom of the other guy to be alive. Well, I think the best explanation of this is what a Mexican hero was a president called Benito Juárez, called the Benemérito de las Américas. Let me search a picture of him so you're gonna see it. So I think that is the best explanation of what is a real freedom. Yes, Mexican make good explanations about the freedom. Benito Juárez. Respeto al derecho ajeno. Okay. Maybe another one. This one. This is more. It's a good picture. You don't see it, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put it in action software. The picture. You can see it in the live stream. Okay, I think it's here. I'm gonna make it big. Maybe you can read a little bit. I'm gonna move the comments there. But I can move myself a little bit to the left side so you can read better. Okay, I think it cannot be bigger of that. It's a waste. The picture is not so big. So that guy is Benito Juarez. Was a long time ago president, and he said in Spanish, entre los individuos como entre las naciones, el respeto al derecho ajeno es la paz. I'm gonna translate that in English. I hope I can do it. But that guides want to say that between the people, between the individuals, just as the same between nations, the respect to the other rights is the peace. Okay, so what this means exactly? Can somebody say it in comments? Let me check if comments is working or not. Okay, seems that comments are not working. That's the problem, because people are saying I sorry speak English. Okay, so I need to open another window, just and put it here. Let me see if that fits the problem. Okay, now it's fixed. Yes, I am sorry speak English. I wish to see this only in HUD, but it's not working. Need to put it video and everything. Maybe just gonna delete this for a moment. Sorry, and put only this here. Okay. So this guy said that the respect to the others' rights is the peace. Well, for me that is totally true, because like I said, if we are not totally free, because we cannot do whatever we want. Okay, so the freedom is something that is controlled by our moral, by our values that build our cultures. Okay, everybody here has different cultures. Okay, let me put the comment section here so the people can comment and make the questions. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be reading the comments here. ¿Cómo está, Rosolino? So we are not totally free, you know, because our freedom has a frontier with the freedom of the other guys, of the other people. And that is the problem. That is the problem and a reason of the conflicts between individuals and nations and groups and whatever you might. Everything, all the conflicts is about wondering where ends my freedom and starts the freedom of the other guy. Okay, and we're gonna find situations that can explain very well this problem. For example, I am not sure, but you know, I like to learn about cultures of other countries, other places in the world. But I am very interested in the Germany culture, especially for this topic, because I hear that, for example, if you are on the streets and there is another people there with kids, and you cross the street without respecting the lights, how to say it in the semaphore in English. Let me search it. Sorry, traffic light. Yes, if you cross the street with the traffic lights not good for you, I mean, for example, I want to pass to the other side, but this side is green. So, if I do that, like running, try to run over the cars, that guy in Germany gonna be angry with me, I'm gonna be angry with me because it's that breaking the rules, but it's not exactly for that. It's because I am a bad example for their kids, for their sons. But for me, that's gonna be hurting my freedom, because I take the risk, because I am over time, I am running away. So that is the difference between cultures that are very interesting. Hello from Turkey. Hello everybody. So that is where starts the conflict, because different values make different cultures. For example, in my country, it's very normal that people break the rules for take an advantage, and they take the risk, okay? And sometimes that can make accidents, and I think that is a bad culture. But it's like what I say, we are not totally free, we are limited to our cultures, okay? So what other example can explain this problem about the freedom and the cultures? I wish that somebody is here make a good question about freedom or anything, and I'm gonna be comment that. So that is the problem. So if we think like at that traffic lights and the crossing in Germany, and that guy get angry because I am a bad example to their kids, what happened if it's not that situation? Let's change it the context. What happened if I am a homosexual and I like to dress with provocative stuff? For example, like this. Like some homosexuals dressing like this. I mean, I am free to dress wherever I want. That is my real freedom. But what happened when in the other cultures, so for other individuals, see you like an example to their kids, and they have more rights over their kids' education than you, but everybody use the same public environment, the same public place. So who is the owner of the public place for side need to be like that? In the public place you should not do that because they are kids, okay? So how we can solve that situation? Usually we use democracy. More homosexuals dressing like that family in that place means that by democracy there are more people with benefits over use extravagant or wear clothes, okay? Hola Rusolino. So that's the big problem. But democracy is not perfect because it's not good for everybody. I mean, democracy is when the popularity wins, not because should be the best. Okay, for example, the alcohol. We know that the alcohol is bad for health, and in Mexico and USA we get a period called prohibition. I mean, alcohol was prohibited. Government tried to prohibit the alcohol because it's make many problems, many cars accidents, many health diseases, many murders. I mean, there are many problems related to the alcohol, and the solution for that was prohibited the alcohol. Okay, but that is like attacking the freedom. But it's not like it's something bad. For be honest, I think it's something good. The only problem that I think with that is that some people like me not use the alcohol for be drunk. I like the liquors because I love to taste it, okay, enjoy it, not for be drunk. And we have many examples of that, and can be a good opportunity to talk about the freedom in that situation, in that context, and how to solve that. So we know that democracy is not perfect, because if we go back to the scenario where they are homosexuals dressing extravagant in front of family, and they are an example to their kids that gonna choose that behaviors, not because they burn with a different brain, with a different body, that make them be different from the standards. And I want to say the difference from the standards because it's not statistically they are less homosexuals than heterosexuals, only that, and they need to accept it. Okay, so I think in that situation, that is why we have conflicts and problems. And if we want to solve it with democracy, obviously the homosexuals gonna lose, because there are more people that are not homosexual and have family, okay, and they are concerned about their kids, okay, not because they hate the homosexuals, they hate the behavior. It's just because that can be a fashion. Many people are homosexual, lesbians, not because they burn or they have exactly what we see in little kids. We can see in little kids and maybe in babies difference in the brain, in the hormones, interactions with the don't know how to say it, but is something that is very inside. It's like a horse share where well, you understand, something internal. It's a physiological. So the people gonna be homosexual just for fashion, okay? And the parents has more rights on the education of their kids than the others. That is why they are fighting and claim for control the behavior of some homosexuals that are so. I mean, not all the homosexuals are like crazy bitches. Yeah, there are some decent homosexuals that are just like any other people, just like the standards people. And I think that is the best people, because they respect the others, okay? So I think that people that just want to do whatever they want because they are free, and I think they are egoist people, because they only care about their own happiness without caring about the other people. So it's very different, and we always have situations where we want to be free, but we can't, because we need to consider the others, their values, and not be violent with that cultures of values. Okay. For example, something that is very simple to me is that I really like I am a Hillary guy, and all my body is Hillary. When I swim in the ocean, because I like to swim in the ocean, is something enjoyable. The t-shirts or my shorts are sticky with the humidity of water to my skin, and that pulls sometimes my hairs in my skin, my big hairs, because everybody has hairs in the skin, but mine's are bigger, just only that. So that make it a little bit uncomfortable, to do it. So I prefer to swim totally naked because I enjoy really the ocean in that way. But there are many beaches in my country, but too few beaches for be naked there. So I don't want to be naked there just because I like it, without don't caring about the kids or other people that are not comfortable with that situation. Okay, so I respect that and I accept it. Okay, so that is the base of the conflict. So that is what Benito Juarez said in Spanish. Maybe you can translate it yourself, that there is a frontier between the freedom of each others. When we break the freedom of each others, we have conflicts. When we don't break that, we don't have conflicts, we have peace. And I think the peace is something that the smart people used to have. I think the most smarter people are the pacifists, okay? Because governments like USA, Russia, and other military governments, I mean, they are not smart. They have a lot of technology, but that not means they are smart, okay? Unfortunately for us, weapons are something that is a necessary evil. I don't know how to say it. It's something like that. It's not good, the weapons to kill another humans being, but it's something necessary because they are another humans that can use it because don't want to respect your freedom. But seems that people are not so interested in this topic. So let me keep that picture. And now, please people, if you're watching this, you can help me to progress with this topic by making questions or something. Because I think I am just talking, but I don't want to be just talking and saying that everything what I say is the truth. So I want that some people force me to defend my point, okay? Talking about the freedom. So for me, хорошо, спасибо. For me, we are not, the freedom is just an illusion, it's something fake. We are not living in a real freedom. In other contexts, for example, in the working and the jobs and laboral stuff, I think we are slaves of the system that is very well made by people that not work, are totally free, has full time for do whatever they want, and they build that system where you need to work, and they get your lifetime doing something that make that guys richer, and that money that you give it to them make them to have more money and possibilities to do whatever they want. And the stupid about this that they used to say that, oh, but it's capitalism. I mean, if you really try it, you can be rich like us. But I'm gonna tell you something. That is very improbable to happen because, I mean, they are owning the resources, okay? And every time that a small guy want to compete with them, they buy him or they smash him, okay? So we are not totally free in the capitalism system, especially because there is a lot of evidence that in the market is not a free market. We are not living in a freedom market because we have a commercial war all the time between nations and between individuals. So we are not in a competition, okay? So there are many evilness in the world, and we are fighting. At least you are free to say anything about freedom just right now. Yes? Like I said, freedom, everybody's free, but the freedom has a frontier. When we break that frontier, we stop to be free. For example, there are countries, I am not sure, I need to talk with people, but maybe in some countries, in some situations, if somebody talk like me about freedom, they're gonna be punishment to him. Gonna be a punishment to him. So that's a problem in other places. So the freedom is not totally like that, because I can be free to be talking whatever I want, but maybe my actions not gonna reward. It's like something that I want to say that is not I don't know how to say it in English maybe, but it's like a living in the ideas, you know, in the city of the ideas, but we never translate that to the actions. I mean, I can, for example, I can be here talking whatever I want about the freedom, about capitalism, about whatever, but it's just that I only can talk. But if I want to do actions that make me real free or make me have better opportunities, that's gonna be a different. For example, usually in the works we can make syndicates, you know, and we, for example, we are organized against our employers, and we're gonna say we don't gonna work until we see more how to say it, more justice, and we get a better payment at least. And then it comes a conflict, and sometimes in the governments, for example in my country, people are repressed, okay? So it's different levels. So the governments can make you free in your own jail, you know, like a beard. Yes, you're free. You can sing, you can do whatever you want, but only there. So it's not totally that, okay? Okay. But majority should vote with the minority in mind. For this happen, a conscious society is needed, educational is necessary. Absolutely, dude. That's another problem, and it's only about education. Most of people, I mean, at least in my country and maybe in USA, don't go to vote. I mean, they have the opportunity to use the democracy, that is not perfect, but it's the best that you have to defend yourself against your government, and at least vote for not the best, for the less worst, you know? And the people don't do it because they are comfortable with the education, where they're comfortable with the system. I think I got a picture about that. I'm gonna search it. Let me see if I can search it. Oh, I think I put it in. Let me search that picture. I think that picture is a good example. I'm gonna put it just in a moment. Wait. Where is the stupid picture? Okay. Let me see if I can put that picture in action. Okay. That is a very good example. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, so annoying. Okay, you see there? You see that picture? Okay, that means that if you keep the people busy on their needs, they never gonna search the freedom to their jails. Okay? That is what I said. For being a rich guy, you need to be exploring other human beings. Okay? Or you cannot be rich. If you have values and you are a justice man, you're never gonna be rich. You always gonna find a way to be as correct and I forgot how to say it, but you understand the picture. I mean, for example, if I am an employer and I'm just gonna get the money necessary for me and for my business, but I need to give it the money to my employers, okay, for justice salary, for example. But if you want to be rich, you need to force the people to work most of the possible with the less money that you can give it to them if you want to be rich. Unfortunately for the people that are good people, and that means that they have no opportunities of competition, because there is, for example, another people doing the same business as you, and the other guy that brainwash that people and work, get more money, and maybe can buy publicity, So it's a very complex situation. And like I said, the conflict starts in the limits or between our freedom. Yes, I mean the education is very sad, dude. Actually, I see many corrupted researchers. I mean, scientific researchers that are paid by corporations for keep scientific evidence or whatever they want, because they pay for that, And I think that happened, for example, with the Ritalin, for example, Ritalin pills, that pills that were given to kids that are very active. I mean, the real kids with the TDA problem, for example, are too few statistically, with the big amount of kids that get that medication because they have choose a personality that make them more energy, but not real at TDA, TDH, or see, is TDA, TDH. Democracy is two wolves and sheep deciding what is for dinner. Maybe that is the truth. I mean, at least in USA that is the truth because they have only two political parties. I always say that in USA the democracy is just fake democracy. How the hell in a big country with many cultures and many ways to think, there are always two options? Okay? That's ridiculous. My country is smaller and has many political parties. You know, that's, yes, sometimes they make alliance, but like I said, it's a very complex situation, and yeah, we are not living in real democracy, especially because syndicates and the people that control the syndicates can sell their workers, the people, for vote for a party, for a politician, and they get money for getting that votes. Okay, so the leaders in the syndicates are like farmers, you know, and the workers are like sheep. Okay, I have these peach people. Okay, what you gonna give me for that? That bitch is gonna vote for you because I ordered them. I can brainwash them. How much money you give it to me? And it's a good business. That bitches get a lot of money from the workers, from their salary, and they are rich and almost do nothing. But there is, I am not sure that if all the syndicates are doing that. I know that can be exist syndicates that the leaders are good people, are really work for the workers' rights. Okay. If you well educated, you are rich, you are free. Conclusion, don't waste your time. Do learning. Yes, that can be true. I can learn a lot of things, but that not works, dude. At least in my country. Why? Because in my country is not a meritocracy. In my country is influence, you know, I don't know how to say it, privilege crazy. So I cannot go, for example, and this is real, that happened to me. I want to work in the health system in my country, okay? I want to work that, I tried, but I cannot. Why? Because all the jobs there are controlled by a syndicate, and the workers side that every worker that actually are there in the health system of my country has the rights to heredar. I don't know how to say it in English. Heredar, let me search it, please, sorry. Inherit, or something like that. You understand it? To inherit. You understand what I say? I'm sorry. To inherit that workplaces. So that means that I cannot apply for a job there. I cannot do an exam. I cannot compete for that jobs or forget that place, because it's something that come from generations to the other generation to the other generation, and it's not open. Also, in my university, there is not meritocracy. In a university, suppose that there the meritocracy can be imperative there. So it's not only the learn. You can learn whatever you want, and you cannot do anything because they don't gonna let you. Because it's not about in many places in my country. It's not like I compete, I make an exam, and I get the job, I get the place because I am smarter and more skilled than the others. No, it's not because that. It's because the other guys has familiar in that places, in the government places, or has friendships there, or sometimes prostitution. A beautiful woman sells his ass to some guy there and for the job, and that woman gonna be fucking with him every week, every month, whatever, for keep the job there. And that's the reality here. But yes, something that is totally true is that know the truth about the world gonna make you angry. Definitely, if you discover how other bitches control you and they lie about you because you cannot do anything and you still paying taxes to them and they do whatever they want with the taxes, that's gonna make you angry, but also gonna make you free. I am talking at least about my country, about my culture. I'm not sure in other cultures how I am not sure if there is totally uncorrupted government in other countries, but maybe I think there is difference, and the difference between countries and governments is obviously the culture. Okay, we cite in Mexico that we have a culture of illegality or something. A culture that is always against the laws or something. That is very common in my country. And most of the police force officers here are doing that job not because they have, I don't know how to say it in English, vocation? Service vocation? I don't know how to say it. But they are not in there as policemen because they want to serve the community, like in USA it happened. Yeah, maybe there are many bad police officers in USA, but I think in my country they are more. So the police there is just there because it's a way to live, where they get come, but they don't really care about change. They're not gonna risk their lives or whatever. If you do something bad, you can pay to them money and they give you the free. So it's about the culture. But when you have in your brain something that make you service to the community, you are uncorrupted, obviously. And I always say it. I mean, the best weapon against the corruption is the law. It's only that. How old are you, Kiki? And where are you major? I mean, I am 34 years old. Military University of Hard Knocks. Are you going to rage quit on this podcast? No, bitch. And it's very simple, dude. The only way to fight against the corruption is the law. It's a simple question. Think in something, think in somebody that you love too much. Can be your mother, can be your wife, your husband, can be your son, your daughter. Keep that in mind. And now, tell me how much money I need to give it to you to put a knife in their hearts, to kill them with suffering. How much money I can give you for burn your kids, your daughters alive? How much money you need? I can give you whatever you want. $1 million, $2 million? That's the question. If you are not mad, if you are a normal human being, there is no money in the world that's gonna make you do that, because you love them. So there are people in USA, for example, that love too much their country that they are uncorrupted. Because they know that the corruption gonna hurt the community. They're gonna hurt their country. And that is something that we don't have here in my country. Yes, they are good Mexicans, but they are too few versus a huge of bad Mexicans that only think about the money and can sell their own mother just for money. Because they have corrupted minds that are worked since they was kids, that learning that be rich, be powerful, get a good cars, good clothes is the best in the world. They are perverts of the money. They are perverts of the power. A pervert always gonna put that thing, that object of their perversion in the top of the hill, like the most something, and don't care about anything. Just like sexual perverts. They love too much their pervert sexuality that they don't care about the consequences. They want to touch the ass of that woman on the street, don't matter what happened. They want to do it that that's gonna be the best. Not matter that that's gonna put you in the jail or somebody gonna punch your face defending that woman. They're gonna risk their lives just for that. But that people are mad. So if you're a pervert of the money, you are mad as the same that the sexual perverts. But just instead to be ass is money, So that's insane. So for fight for a real freedom or for a more healthy community is definitely to put more effort in the mental health, and something that is not so much considered, especially because the people that are in the power has mental illness. They are mad people obsessed with the power, and that is a reason for make that. And just them are the bunch of people that don't care a shit, and they live very happy in their jail, sucking in the life, that thinking that the best is just drink a few beers at the weekend, and only that. I work 5-6 days a week, and I get drunk 1 day every week. And that's the best, dude. When we can have better quality of life and do more activities, recreative, that make our lifetime more richer. More different things that we do in our lifetime gonna make that our lives matter. So that is why if we are slaves of the system, we don't have chance to do whatever we want, and that's a problem. Okay? Also, if most of the people are educated and understand how much you damage your community, and that gonna damage yourself because you live in that community. They're gonna be less people that gonna do illegal things or something that damage the freedom of the others, like robberies, all the delinquency. If the delinquents know how much they damage their community where they live, and that's gonna damage to them because they are perverts, they are risking their life. For example, in my country, it's not common. No? Mexico is not like a very dangerous place. Well, maybe some places yes, but where I live, not. But they are people that gonna put a gun to you and gonna say, "Give me your wallet, your cell phone, or whatever." Okay, that kind of people are risking their lives for something that not matters, dude. Because they are taking the risk that I have a weapon or something, I can kill them too. But they are people that take the risk because they are mad, they are perverts. They don't want to afford. So, yeah. Let me read the comments because I'm talking too much. I need to know what the other people think. Mexico should be like China, with wide amount of industries, mostly related with real production of goods. A lot of land, workaholic people, and it's closer to the USA. Also, Alex, that is happening right now. Mexico is like the China of the American continent. There are many industry here. But the problem is that our cultures, in China, if you let your bicycle in some places, nobody gonna rob your bicycle in China, because in their cultures that is very bad. It's just bad as a guy that here touch the genitals of a little kid, that's so bad, that can make people so angry because it's an innocent kid. So if the people just don't want to break the rules at the same level of that, we live in a better society, and we don't need to waste on security or police or whatever. But that's it's not the reality, dude. It's how to say it? Utopic situation. But some countries, some places are close to that utopia. So the difference of utopia and reality is that we make it happen or not. Okay? If you want to be a part of the problem, or you want to be a part of the solution. For me, I chose it many years back, dude. I never gonna be part of the problem. And I don't matter that somebody tell me, but you are stupid. That don't gonna make you get money. I don't care, dude. I need to live with myself, and for me, scam people or approach of other people don't make me feel good. So I don't really care. And you don't understand me. Why I don't do it? Why I don't scam people? I cannot do it because I need to live with myself in my life. And you don't gonna understand that. Okay. The corrupted people don't understand these words, Kike. All they understand the money. Yes? And they hurt themselves. Because another guy with more money can kill them or can do something against them. Also, many people with a lot of money are scammed with other people. For example, drugs. Drugs are bad for health. And many people know that to brainwash to the rich people to buy drugs and get drug addicts that make them richer. And I don't care if they do that with richest people. They have the money for get drug addict and then go to a addiction center and fix the situation. But I don't like when the people sell that to the poorest people, dude, in the community. That the poor people use drugs for feel something different. that make them go out of their reality. That is my problem, dude. With the cartels, with the people that sell drugs, that they do it for be rich, because now that substance is easy to be addict, you know. Nature or nuture? I don't know what you say, Abyss Watcher. Everything is free? Not sure. No. You need to pay for that. And for get the money, you need to be working and make other people richer than you, more richer with your lifetime. And that guy maybe has totally free time for do whatever they want the rest of their life. So do you think that is justice? No, it's not justice. I think the most stupid people are the people that defend the capitalism without having the capital. That's the most stupid people in the world. They defend the capitalism, but they don't have capital, dude. That's stupid. You should be fighting for their own rights, for get better, justice for you. And defend the richest guy? Oh my god, that's so stupid, dude. I mean, I say it because it's true. For example, in my city, simple like that, there is not too much homeless. They are like almost 5 homeless people in the whole city, dude. 5. I count them. 5 homeless. A fat woman, a guy without leg, a guy that we call it, I don't remember, but he's almost naked. Some guy that is naked, was naked here near to my district, and another woman in the center of my city. They are 5 homeless, okay? And they are like 10 super rich guys living in my city. People that has the money that they want to do whatever they want. And no one of them make a mental hospital or give a little bit of that just for be empathic with that people. So at least in my country, the richest guys don't care about that. If I was richest like them, for some reason that just a situation, I just be rich because I win the lottery. I don't know what to do with the money. But to be honest, I want to find a way how to keep that money there. I mean, not wasted. Because if I can waste it, I'm gonna over in some years. I just gonna make a business that keep that money running and benefits other people, okay? Also me. But I wish to have the money for two things. Make a mental hospital for that people because I feel bad for them and I cannot help them. The best I can do is giving them a coin or food when I see them on the streets. But that is a people with mental illness that have more needs than a normal people. Why? Because they are not, I don't know how to say, autosuficientes in English. Let me search it. Self-reliant. I hope I can spell it well. They are not self-reliant. So that means that they have more needs, you know, the other people that live on the streets. But that's the irony, that they have more needs and they are living almost with anything. So the problem is that the streets, they are fine, but when you are put them together, they're gonna be problems and they're gonna have more needs, okay? So that rich people don't do anything for them. There are many rich people that can fix the situation of many animals, many kids, and and they don't do anything. They only do the necessary for take a picture, for make the newspapers talk about them, and make a public to make a better public opinion for them. And the stupid people say, oh yes, it's very nice because oh look at that guy, he's helping dogs, he's helping kids, but they are not doing all the necessary that they can do, just for give you the pictures and keep the brainwash on the people. Understand? This is a good live stream. I'm waiting for the Kiki Jordan Peterson collab. Who is that guy? It seems that Mexico much like Egypt. Not sure. Maybe the climate is similar. Not sure. Let's regards from Egypt, Kika. Thank you. Slide miner joining the chat. Yeah. So what can I say? That is why I say that. What is freedom? Freedom is just an illusion. Okay? We are not totally free. We are free in our own jail, in our own space, but we are not totally free because we are moving according what the other bitches that they are really totally free do it with us. So think about that, and always people, the unorganized people always gonna be victim of the organized people. Thank you for watching this live stream. Oh,